Namaste yogis, good morning. Hope you're feeling wonderful. Hope your family is safe and happy. Let's do a little yoga together today, and remember, any time is a good time to stretch and breathe and feel more alive. Connect your mind with your soul and your body through breath and movement. So let's sit comfortable on our yoga mat in a comfortable position, such as legs are crossed and the back is straight. If you don't like this position, any position seated is fine, as long as your back is straight. And for the beginning of our session, we're just going to close the eyes and think about stretching the top of the head up, lengthening the spine, and let the breath come naturally and easy. Take a moment to just notice where your breath is entering and settling. Is it in your belly? Is it in your chest? Is it shallow in your throat? Or is it somewhere else? You can let your arms and shoulders just relax and be heavy. Maybe your hands rest on your knees. With every inhalation, sit just a little taller, reaching the top of the head up. You can visualize that your head wants to float up into the air like a hot air balloon. Just let it go up easily, without force. With every exhalation, keeping the spine long, let your arms and shoulders sink down. Inhale, reaching up at the top of the head. Exhale, sinking the shoulders down. So you develop an energy in the body that rises in the middle, and then as you exhale, sinks on the exterior part, rising in the middle and sinking on the exterior, the arms and legs. With your next exhalation, drop the head forward and let the chin come to the chest, but keep the back straight, shoulders over the hips. Let the head hang forward all the way. Release your belly so your neck will really let go, and let the head hang. And begin to move your chin 1 inch or 2 inches to the left and to the right. Whatever speed you're moving at, slow it down by half, so you can really feel the neck stretch in the back of your body down towards your shoulder blades, or your shoulders, or your spine. And then let's scoop the head over to the right and lift the chin so the face is neutrally balanced, looking to the right. Draw a circle in the nose with your, draw a circle in the air with your nose, a small circle about the size of a coin, over the top to the back. So if you're on your right shoulder, you should be going clockwise. And if you're fine with the movement, you can spiral your circle out slightly bigger each time you go around. Do not force this movement. If your neck is stiff or does not want to do something, just be gentle with it and sit quiet for a moment. Let it relax. Everything is soft and easy and steady. Coming back to the center of your circle. Now we lift the nose up and breathe in. Let your nose point straight up over your head. Don't drop your head back. Think about lifting. Everything is lifting. And we come over to the other shoulder and level the head out. You're going to look over your left shoulder now. Take a breath in and out. Start to deepen your breath now. And let's draw a circle in the air with the nose over the top to the back. At your left shoulder, you should be going counterclockwise. Starting small, the size of a coin. And perhaps, if you're fine with it, spiral it out slightly bigger. Very, very slow and with awareness of everything the body is doing. The breath, the movement, the lengthening of the spine, the heaviness of the arms. And let's come back to the center of the circle. and drop the head down back to a gentle just hanging of the head in front of the chest. And lift the head slowly and blink your eyes, blink a lot, and let your eyes circle around as if you're looking at a clock. 12, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All the way around, blinking your eyes, circling them around the clock face. Any speed is perfect. Blinking as fast as you can, circling your eyes at whatever speed feels good. Keep breathing. And let's go the other way, backwards around the clock face. Keep blinking. All right, beautiful. Hands to prayer pose, please. Close the eyes. Take a moment to just set your intention for today's yoga practice. What do you hope to achieve today? I just want to feel good myself. I want to feel connected. Push that intention straight up. Lift your hands, lift your face, breathe in, open your eyes, stretch the hands wide, wiggle the fingers. And then as you exhale, bring them down. Imagine your fingers are like candle wax, slowly dripping down the side of a candle all the way to the ground in front of your legs. And lay them down there. We're going to look down at the leg, at the ground between your hands, and then reach up and lift through the face. Round the back, drop it down. Reach it up, breathe in. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale, lift it up. Down and up, breathing a lot. Three more times, take your time. And then drop your head and push against your hands. Bring your body back over your tailbone and stack the vertebrae. Let the arms return to resting on your legs. And let's roll the shoulders up and back a few times, just getting those shoulders to loosen up by the ears. Squeeze the shoulder blades, drop the shoulders down and forward again. Breathing a lot. All right, turn it around the other way. Bring the shoulders forward and down, back and up. And let's do a bicycle maneuver where we're sort of pedaling the shoulders around one at a time and backwards. Squeeze those shoulders way up and hold them up there, squeezing them even higher. Breathe in as much as you can, breathe it in. And all at once, blow out and let them go fast. 3 more times, squeeze it up, breathe in. As high as you can, squeeze it up and blow it out. 2 more times, up. Let it go. And last time, up. Drop it down. Let's bring the right hand to the left knee, and the left hand travels around, goes to the ground behind your left hip, and reaching up through the spine, lengthen the spine and look over your left shoulder. Slowly return to the front. Take a breath. Left hand to right knee, right hand to the ground behind your right hip, lengthen through the spine, look over your right shoulder and breathe. And let go, return to the front. And now I invite you to go back and forth with those two movements at any speed that feels good to you. Really connect with yourself. Twisting that spine this way and that. If you want, you can visualize that your spine is like a wet washcloth and you're just wringing it out. Back and forth any speed that feels delicious and luxuriant and relaxing and restorative. Back and forth a few more times. those legs out nice and straight. Extend them out. Hi everybody, I see you guys watching. I so appreciate you joining me today. Stretching the legs out, you may want to pull the flesh away from your sitting bones to connect your weight down into the earth through those pelvis points. That gives you something to push down so that you can then lift and really lift the arms up and stretch up, straight up. Flex those ankles. I know you can't see my ankles in the screen probably. Let's flex the ankles so the toes point back towards your face and really reach up as high as you can. Breathe in. And then we're going to go for the diagonal. We're reaching for the top of the wall on the opposite side of the room. If you want, you can just look at your feet. Keep those ankles flexed. Reach the fingers and the top of the head towards the wall across the room, the top of the wall. 45-degree angle, and you should really feel a lovely stretch in the back of the legs, but also in the lower back. Try and keep that lower back flat. Reach and breathe. 3 more deep breaths, really reach. And then we go back to verticals, reaching straight up, breathe in and out. Keep flexing those ankles. All right, bring the hands slowly down like candle wax melting. Relax your feet, relax your legs, and let your hands rest on your knees or your thighs. Round your back and look down at your waist. Round your back, slump your shoulders forward, relax your neck, relax your belly. Sit quiet with little soft breaths. Slowly straighten up. We're just going to reach or slide our hands from the hips towards the ankles, and anything that feels good with the body. If you want to have your back super straight, that's fine. If you want to round your back, that's fine. They're just trying to wake the body up a little bit, get that fascia to flow throughout the entire body, be alive with energy and electricity throughout the nerves. Reaching for the toes maybe. Hips to toes, reach. Come back up. Breathe as you move and move as you breathe. And this time as we reach, we're going to grab a hold of the ankles or the heels or the sides of the feet. Just grab a hold. Look down at your legs. Stay here for a moment and relax and breathe. Really grip those legs or feet or ankles and pull gently and then release. As you pull, you're flattening your lower back and you're giving a nice stretch to the back of the legs. Pull and release. You're looking down at your legs so your neck is straight. You're not looking out in front of you. Pull and relax. And then walk your hands up your legs, pushing the body back upright. Okay, so I'm going to turn around a little bit, but stay in that same position that you were in. And bring one leg up. You may want to put your foot by your knee or out a little bit, if that's better for you. Or if you're feeling quite keen, you can bring that heel all the way up into the groin. We're going to reach up, and we're going to reach beyond the foot now. Imagine beyond your foot is a basket of fruit, and on top of the basket of fruit is a banana. Reach up, and then go for the banana on the top of the basket of fruit. It's beyond your foot. You're reaching. You can't quite reach it. And if you want, you can turn and look down at your legs, so you're reaching with the top of the head, and your neck is straight. But your fingers are really reaching for that basket of fruit beyond your foot. It's very vibrant. Hold here and breathe. And then when you're ready, put your hands on the floor and push yourself back up. And let's change legs. Stretch that one out and then the other one up. Again, you can put the foot by the knee or all the way up in the groin, or if you need to put it out, that's fine too. Everybody's different, and we don't judge anything or anybody in yoga. We just move and breathe and appreciate with gratitude whatever movement we have. Breathe in, reach up, stretch up, breathe in. And reach beyond your foot Keep reaching, reaching. Look down at your legs so your neck is straight. Reach with your fingertips and the top of your head. Keep reaching, keep breathing. Let yourself really be in this position and ease your mind. Keep reaching, keep breathing. Hands to the ground, push yourself up. And straighten that leg out. And now we're going to do the same movement, but with the legs straight out. So we reach straight up, breathe in, and then go for that basket of fruit on the other side of your feet. Reach. Reach, reach, reach from the tailbone to the fingertips, and turn your face to look down at your legs so your neck is straight. Reach with the top of your head. Keep breathing, keep reaching. If you have the strength of body and you want to reach up now, that's fine. If not, put your hands on the floor and push yourself up. If you feel keen and strong and you want to keep the body reaching as you keep reaching up. All right. Move the legs a little bit, give them a jiggle. And put your hands sort of behind your hips and sink back. Allow your shoulders to come up by your ears. Relax your legs, maybe separate them a little bit, and let yourself be loose. You're sort of hanging like a sling from your straight arms. Allow your belly and back to relax. Notice how you feel in this position. Does it feel good? Does it feel awkward? Why does it feel awkward if it feels awkward? Try to relax. You worked hard there stretching, reaching for that banana, so it's time to relax, right? All right, come back up into a good seated position, nice tall through the spine. Think about your chest, your heart, your sternum shining forward. Bring your hands behind your tailbone and interlock your fingers there and squeeze the shoulders straight. Perhaps this is difficult for you and you can use a piece of fabric or your shirt. Just any little piece of fabric or belt works, and you can hold on to that so that you can bring the shoulders back into a squeezed position. Shine that heart forward, radiant light beaming out from your beautiful heart. Release, and now we're going to give ourselves a hug. Wrap your arms around, maybe work your fingers back a little farther behind your shoulders, and really feel your shoulder blades move away from each other, shifting forward on your body, on the back of your chest. Lift the elbows up, lift the elbows up, lift the elbows up more, separate the hands, reach up. And let's go for another forward fold. Bring the body down on the legs and just rest. This is a soft forward fold. The legs can be slightly bent. They can be separated a little bit. Rounding the back, let the head and shoulders and arms be completely relaxed and heavy. Push against your legs and walk your hands up towards the thighs. Bring the body back upright. Well, let's try something else a little bit in the same vein, but a little bit different. Let's bring the foot up to be flat on the ground and move it away from the hips, and bring your arm on the inside of that leg and reach towards the straight leg heel. Bring your face close to your knee on your straight leg. And then push against the ground, bring yourself up. Let's try that on the other side. Straighten out that bent leg and bend that straight leg. Bring the foot way out, and the arm comes on the inside of the knee. Then we reach down towards the straight leg heel and put the face close to the knee. And then push against the ground and bring yourself back up. Straighten out that leg. And let's bring this first leg bent back again, and see if you can hold the leg in your arms as if it was a baby. Maybe the foot goes right to the crook of the elbow, and the knee wraps around, arm wraps around the knee, and we rock the baby. This is beautiful muscle memory if you're a mom, but anybody has this instinct in them, whether they're a dad or a teenager that has never even held a baby, you still know that feeling of holding and rocking an infant. It's built into our humanity, and enjoy this feeling. All right, release. See if you can grab the big toe in your two fingers, your first and middle finger, and bring it back towards your shoulder. Push it out into the air. Bring it back and push it out. Bring it back and push it out. Bring it back. Push it out. Bring it back. Push it out and place it down by the other foot. Take a minute to breathe. All right, we're going to bend the other leg now. Wrap the arm around the knee, and maybe the foot goes into the crook of the elbow. If not, just grab the foot in your wrist or arm and hold your baby and then rock it back and forth. This is supposed to be very soothing and calming, as well as opening up the hips. All right, place the foot back on the ground, and two fingers, your index and middle finger, reach and grab your big toe, bring it back and push it forward. Bring it back and pull. Keep breathing. And then reach it forward and place it down. All right, now we're just going to work on our feet a little bit. Maybe you can see my feet clearly there. Flex the ankles and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Now point, let me adjust the camera a little bit. Okay, so flex the ankles, toes are pointing back at your face. And now point the toes like a ballerina, point, and then just keep the ankles pointed like that. Bring just the toes back. And now point the toes and flex the toes. We're working just that joint where the toes connect to the foot, what some people call the ball of the foot. Bring the toes back and forth. And now bring them back and hold it back. This is a little bit like a high heel position. If you wear really high heels, your foot might be in this sort of a position during the day. I don't wear those, so I don't know, but I've seen it. And bend the middle joint of your toe now. Bend the middle joint of your toes and keep breathing. And keep bending those middle joints. Yeah, and then just wiggle your toes. Circle the ankles one way and then the other. And get ready to do our toe squat. Now the toe squat is a very spicy position, and a lot of people don't really enjoy it, but give it a try. Maybe you can find that it's getting easier over time. Turn the toes under and make sure the little toe joins the others facing forward, and then sink back onto your heels. Lift your heart, let your heart shine forward, and we're going to reach the arms straight up. Reach the arms straight up, and then imagine you're picking mangoes out of a tree. Reach one hand and then the other. Reach up, pick those mangoes. And now we reach the arms straight out, and again grab your hands behind your tailbone and squeeze the shoulder blades. Release and bring the arms in front. Cross at the elbow and wrap the forearms to the palm. Eagle arms. Hold and breathe. Notice which arm is on top, open it up, and wrap the arms the other way, and hold your elbows forward, and just be nice and steady. Breathe with the eagle hands. All right, swing the arms forward and back, come off of your toes, and let's go into table position. And just pick your feet up and give them a shake. Wiggle those toes a little bit, let them know that they're still loved. All right, I'm gonna turn around here, see if I can get a good frame on the camera. All right, table position, and we arch and sway, lift the face and drop the head. Breathing in when the face is up, and breathing out when the face drops down. Cat and cow. Meow and moo. Any speed is perfect. Just match your breathing to your movement. Maybe you really want to do a lot of fast movement here, back and forth, something like that. But that's not really generally what we expect. We want to do it slow and thoughtful. Listen to your body, and whatever it's asking for, you're free to say yes. All right, bring your knees farther away from your hands, or your hands farther away from your knees. And let's sink the tailbone back towards the heel, as if you're going to go to prayer pose of a child. But at the last minute, pick the tailbone up and push it forward. And come almost into like a cobra position. Pick the tailbone up and drop it back towards the heels. Push the tailbone under, rounding the lower back. Push it forward, shoulders over wrists, lift the face, pick up the tailbone, drop it back. Here we are just trying to make the spine really undulate. Starting with a tailbone, moving up towards the upper back. I'm going to do this for a few more minutes so you've had a chance to watch me, and now you can really join in. Allow yourself to really be in this movement, connecting sensations and breath. All right, now bring your left knee up and place it between your hands. Bring the foot close to the hips and sink down into pigeon pose, where your back leg is on your front of your thigh, all the way to your toes. Reach up with your heart and your face, shoulders shifting back. We've been opening the hip quite a bit in the early movements that we did, and this is your reward to really sink into the hip and let it be completely stretching here. And if you choose to, you can lower the face down towards the mat and relax in sleeping pigeon. Hands to the ground, push yourself up, and let's come back to the undulating spine. Alright, now we're going to bring the right knee up between the hands. The heel is close to the hips or slightly out, and sink down into the hip, and the back leg stretches back. You're on the front of your thigh, knee in front of your shin and toes. Lift up through the heart, the face, squeeze your shoulders back, breathe. choose to, you can slither down into the sleeping pigeon. Let your head come down by your knee and just rest your arms in any position that feels good. Maybe palm up, back by your hips. And hands to the ground. Push yourself back up. We're going to straighten this leg out and shift back onto our tailbone, and now we're in straddle pose. Legs are out, whatever distance feels good to you. Don't feel like you have to have them way out. Whatever feels like a nice stretch for your inner thigh is perfect. Hands to the floor, bend your elbows and push back. Take it easy, take it slow, don't overstretch, don't force anything. Just find your personal range of motion and work with your personal range of motion. Discover where is the edge of your range of motion. And just nudge that edge gently, let it know that you see it there, and push back into your comfort zone. Work with your breath as well, breathing in and out. Slow your movement down, be more aware of what's happening in the body as we do our forward fold straddle stretch. Now some of you may feel like you can come down quite far, and that's okay. You may want to choose to come down onto your elbows. And we're just going to stay in one place for a moment while the legs relax and circulation gets established through the inner thigh. Relax through the mind, through your neck and head and shoulders and arms. And then push against your hands and bring yourself back up halfway, not all the way. Walk your hands over to one leg, one hand on either side of the knee. Bow your head over that knee. If you want, you can reach your hands towards your ankle or your heel or your toes. And we'll stay here for a few more seconds. Hands to the floor, push yourself halfway up and walk back to the middle. We're going to bend and push back. Find that range of motion again. Gentle, careful, with respect, with appreciation. Come down to your lowest position and hold. If you want to be on your elbows, you can do that. Hold and breathe. And then push halfway back. Let's walk the hands over to the other knee, and one hand on either side of the knee. Bow your head over that knee. If you want, you can reach your hands towards your foot. Hands to the floor, push yourself halfway up, and let's come back to the middle. Do a few more deep range of motion stretches. And this is where we're going to go for our most extreme stretch, but still be gentle. Find yourself coming down and really allow everything in the lower body to relax so you can stretch. And perhaps your edge of your range of motion has shifted. Maybe you're a little bit more flexible now. Maybe you can come down even farther. Slowly pushing against the ground, bring yourself back up. Bend the knees. Bring the soles of the feet together right in front of your hips, and let the knees sink down. If you need a pillow under a knee, you can do that. Or just let your knees sink down. Bring your fingers around your toes and lift the heart, lift the face, shoulders back and down. Breathe. And then look down at your feet and open them flat out like a book. Read the book. Look at those feet. Close the book. Bring the toes touching each other. Open and close. Open and close. Open, close. Open, close. Close the feet. Close the knees up. Wrap your arms around your legs and tuck your face into that little cave between your knees and your chest. And just sit quiet with yourself for a moment, with your thoughts wandering easily. And then we're going to walk the heels away from the hips a little bit and bring the hands behind for support. Sink back again into your shoulders, into your arms, and drop the knees one way and then the other. Keep breathing. Up, and let's find a balancing point on the tailbone where the legs can come up off the ground and balance in the air. You can hold on to the back of your knees so that your chest can come forward and up, shoulders back and down. And then once you've found your balance and you feel strong, if you want, you can let go of your legs and bring your arms out to the side, palm up for boat pose. Hold and breathe. And let's bring the toes and the opposite fingers together and straighten out the other leg a little bit and then back and forth. Let's do this 10 times. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, keep going, 3, 2, and 1, and back to boat pose. Hold and breathe. If you want, you can try the advanced boat pose, which brings the legs straight. And then come back to seated position. And relax for a minute for some deep breathing. Let's do a 16 count breath. 4, 4, 4, and 4. So we breathe in for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, exhale for 4 counts, and hold your body empty of air for 4 counts. If this works for you, that's fine. You may find you really would prefer to do 8 counts for inhalation and exhalation, because 4 counts is sort of the just easing into controlling your breath with awareness. Also, if it helps you, you can think of breathing those 4 counts in as little sips of air, or you can do it as one slow stream, just counting the time it takes you to breathe in. Also, when you're breathing out, you can do it as little puffs, or you can breathe it as one slow stream of air that takes 4 counts. So I'll start you, and then I'll leave you to count for yourself. So we're going to breathe in and out first just to get started. Breathe in, let it go out. And here we go with a 4 count inhalation. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Empty 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold empty for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue on your own counting. Now just let your breath return to normal and notice the different feel of the energy in the body. See if when you inhale you can fill first the belly, the lowest part of your belly, the root chakra, by the groin area, fill that first, then the belly proper, then the diaphragm, lower chest, and the rib cage area, expanding that out, and then even allow air to fill the throat, the neck, and the sinuses inside the head. As you exhale, think of emptying the top first, then the throat, then the chest, and last the belly, and squeeze the old air out. Squeeze the belly button in towards the spine, push all the old air out before you breathe in again. So we're not counting beats now, we're just feeling the body fill with air and empty of air as we breathe easily and deep. Beautiful. Let's bring the hands to prayer pose and interlock the fingers and just squeeze and release a few times. Squeeze and release. Really squeeze them together and then let them go. If you're wearing rings, you may find this is difficult. Maybe take them off, or just be easy on yourself. Don't crimp the metal into your skin too much. Squeeze and release. Begin to press the hands against each other as you squeeze, so you're really pumping the pressure of the hands against each other using your arm muscles and your shoulder muscles. Maybe you're even engaging your back muscles or your side muscles under the armpit area. Squeeze and release. Breathing in, blowing out. And now hold the grip strong on your hands and pull. Pull steady and strong. Pull the hands apart using all those same muscles. The muscles of the bicep, the shoulder, the forearms, the hands of course, but also maybe your back or even your chest, near your collarbone. Breathe and really keep your posture beautiful and lifted. And smile. Pull those hands apart. Use those muscles of the upper back. All right, shake it out. And reach the arms straight out, push away. Bring it to your shoulders and push it out. Bring it in, breathe in, push it out, breathe out. And see if you want to rock a little bit on your tailbone. Bring the fingers to the shoulders and circle the elbows around. See if you can touch your elbows in front of your face. Bring your elbows up above your head like little fox ears. And at that same time, you're touching your wrists together behind your head. And then bring the elbows back as far as they'll go. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Bring them down. feel your shoulder blades and your shoulders shift down towards your hips, lengthening this part of your neck from your ears to the top of your shoulders. Bring the elbows together in front, lift, box ears, wrists touch. Bring the arms down, squeeze the shoulder blades, shift everything down, lengthening the neck. And bring the elbows together, keep it going. Let's go the other way. All right. Shake them out again. Shake the legs a little bit. We've done a lot. Let's see if we can do a plank for a little bit of body strength. So we're going to come down onto hands and feet, hands and toes. And come up into sort of a push-up position. Hold right here. Work your fingertips into the mat. Shift your weight forward and back. Forward and back. Find your favorite spot. Stay right there. Feel strong and steady and straight like a plank of wood. Keep breathing. And then push up into downward dog. Walk your feet a little closer to your hands and bring them out about a little wider than hip distance apart. And rock your weight forward and back again. Keep engaging your fingertips into the mat. Don't let your hands be totally passive. All right, find your favorite position, stay there, relax your neck, let your head drop down towards the mat. And now bring your weight to your right foot and bring your hip out over, past your ankle. Shift the other side, weight to your left foot, let the hip shift over beyond the ankle. And back and forth a few more times. And then find your favorite middle spot, push back, drop the head, push way back, lift the toes, lift the heels up, come up onto your toes, drop one heel and then the other. And then walk your feet, bend your knees, walk your feet a little closer to your hands and take all the body's weight onto the feet. Let the body, let the upper body just hang from the waist. Ragdoll hang, relax your head and arms and shoulders and neck. Knees can be straight or bent. I prefer at least a micro bend. You don't want them locked back. So find at least a little bit of a bend in the knees. And work on putting the weight of your body into the heels of your feet. Work on putting the weight of your body into the balls of your feet and shift it back. Heels, ball, heels, ball. And find your favorite balanced position. Allow yourself to just hang for a moment. Now let's bring both hands over to the outside of the right ankle. Hold right here and breathe. And then when you're ready, shift over to the outside of your left ankle. Both hands to the outside of your left ankle. Hold and breathe. And then back to the outside of your right ankle. Back to the outside of the left ankle, and back and forth. Maybe your fingertips make a circle around the front of your feet, a half circle. Shifting to the left ankle and then to the right ankle. And then bring your hands right in front of your feet. Turn the palms up, fingers pointing back towards your heels. Lift up your feet and slide the hand under the feet, wiggle the toes and feel a nice massage on the wrist area of the palm of your hands. And then slide your hands out. Bend the knees quite a lot. Place your hands on your knees and push the body upright. Push against your legs. Bring the body up. Walk up the thighs. Come into a standing posture. Take a moment to just stand on your feet. We've been down on the floor 50 minutes at least. Take a minute to just sort yourself out and rock forward and back on your toes and heels. Make sure your toes are pointing forwards and your heels are right under your hips. Bend the knees, swing the arms forward and back. Swinging the arms, not making them use muscles, just letting them swing like easy. All right, let your body be still and the arms finish swinging on their own at their own sense of momentum, slowly winding out. And then we turn the palms out and lift the arms up as we breathe in. Fingers touch overhead, hold for a moment. You're not really reaching up, you're just being in this posture. Let's turn the palms out and push the air as you bring the hands down, push the air down and exhale all the way down. Let's do that again. Palms out, reach up, breathe in. Touch the fingers above your head, palms out, push down, exhale. And up, in, out, push down, exhale. As the hands come up now, we're going to pick some mangoes, shift your weight on your feet. Make it very slow and thoughtful. Beautiful. Hands, feet under the hips again, hands hanging, arms hanging. Lift from the heels through the arch, from the toes through the arch. Bring that energy up the legs, lift the knees, tighten the thighs, tuck the belly in, turn the pelvis at the back of the hips pointing down towards your heels. Lift through the spine, lift through the sternum. Let your shoulders really drift down. Lift your chin, your cheeks, your forehead, top of the head. Reach up with the spine, the head, arms relax and hang. Mountain pose. Bring the knee up and the hands up as we breathe in. Drop it down. Shift it up. Push it down. Up and down. Breathe in and out. And now we're going to take a step on the diagonal. As you take your step, bring your toes up and then reach your arms towards the top of the wall across the room. Imagine you're reaching for something wonderful that you love. And as you reach, your back heel rises up, so your back foot is just on your tips of your toes. Bend the knees and bring that thing that you're reaching for right to your heart. As you bring it back, the back knee is bent and the front leg goes straight and your toes are up in the back. Reach again, lift the back heel, bend the knees, bring it back to your heart, lift the front toes. Reach back. Sorry, reach, and bring it back. Match your breathing to your movement, reach, bring it back. What are you reaching for? Be sure you know what it is. Give it meaning. And stand in mountain. Bring the knee up and the hands up. Drop it down. Knee up, hands up, drop it down. Breathe in, push it down. In and down. Beautiful. Now we reach the other direction. Take your diagonal step. Toes are up. Reaching the hands to the top of the wall across the room. Reaching for something we desire. Lifting the back foot. The back leg is straight and the heel is up. You're on the tips of your toe back there. Front leg can be straight, can be slightly bent. Your weight is on your whole foot in front. We reach. Shift, bend the knees, rock back. Front leg straightens, toes lift. Back leg is bent and the weight is on the whole foot. What you desire to your heart. We reach forward, rock back. Turn to mountain pose. Lift the knee and hands. Drop it down. Breathe in. Drop it down. Stand tall. Arms relax. Bring the energy up the legs, from the feet, from the arch, all the way to the top of the head. Breathe and stand in complete balance. And take a step away. Make your feet just a little wider than your hips and turn the toes out. This is a little bit challenging. We're going to bend the knees and come down into the pelvis squat. And we bring our hands in between the knees. Prayer hands at your heart. Push the elbows out against the knees. Push the knees in against the elbows. Lift the top of the head up. Find balance and strength. Find strength in those legs and push yourself back up. And reach the hands up. Back to mountain pose. Roll the shoulders up and back. That was a wonderful hour of yoga, and I really enjoyed doing it with you. I hope you enjoyed it, doing it with me. We may be returning to our live yoga classes in person sometime soon, so keep checking my page, Yoga with Lisa SXM, for any update on that. And I'll leave you today with another poem from 108 Savasana poems, blissful words from the heart of yoga. And this one is called Nourish Yourself. Consciously, intentionally, purposefully nourish yourself with loving presence. Open the floodgates of your present heart. Let its torrential river spill over your hardened banks, drenching every thirsty cell of your being. Parts of yourself remain battered and bruised, other parts long forgotten, pushed and set aside. too long ignored. But childhood dreams call for your attention, and old wounds ask for tenderness and care. Go forth into your day with power and peace. I grant you my most heartfelt wishes for a wonderful day and a wonderful couple of days until I see you again. Namaste. Go in peace.